Well, I can't argue with that. My number 2 may be a little bit of a curveball for you, but I know it's a show that you like. Burn Notice.
Oh, I love Burn Notice.
Burn Notice is just so great.
Yes.
It's so, I mean, USA really has been, pulling ahead with the cable shows. They've got a
amazing
great
stuff.
roster of shows now, and Burn Notice, I think, is at the top of the list. It's so good. It's about a spy who was fired and he doesn't know why, and so he's stuck in Miami, and so in between trying to figure out why he's been burned and, doing jobs for the people who burned him, he also does, jobs helping people out. So it's just, but, he uses his spy knowledge for good, and it has this eclectic cast of characters, including the phenomenal Bruce Campbell, who's a great cult favorite, and he's great on the show. Sharon Gless plays his, chain-smoking mom. But I think the show really, Jeffrey Donovan, who plays Michael Weston, the spy star of the show, he just really is like the glue that holds it all together.
No, I agree.
If you are not watching Burn Notice, I don't know why you're not watching, but you need to. If you go to usanetwork.com, they have both the first season, the first half of the second season on there, and the new season starts on January 22nd.
Can't wait.
So
I'm counting down the days. And he's also a huge part in Changeling.
Yeah,
he plays the protagonist in the movie, so he's really good in Changeling.
He's a great actor, and so you should be watching Burn Notice. It's my number 2.
My number 2 is Lost. The Constant, the episode where Penny and Desmond talked on the phone.
Sure. Oh,
great.
Such a good episode.
Yeah, just that moment in time. It's like 2 minutes when they talk on the phone. They finally talk on the phone. Is an amazing with the music playing in the background. Yeah. You can find it on YouTube. I would, even if you don't watch Lost, just watch that, and you'll be amazed at how it's filmed and everything. And then the season finale when they met again and they reunited was just a great moment in television.
I tell you, Lost is one of those shows where it came on strong and everybody loved it, and it hit a little rough patch, but then it turned things around very quickly and came back really strong. So I would have to agree with you. Lost is right there, almost made my list actually.
Good.
So number 1, I think we probably have the same number 1.
Okay.
My number 1 show is The Office. And my number 1 moment from The Office is when Jim and Pam got engaged.
That was a great moment.
Because that was such a great moment because it was so unexpected and then so sweet at the same time as Jim and Pam's relationship has been. And they've been throwing us these little red herrings where you think they're going to find a way to break them up. And it's like, oh, she used to go to art school and, is she going to want to get engaged? And the way they just got engaged at that little rest stop, it was just the sweetest moment when she came back and said, I hated it, and then she was happy with the house, and you thought she was going to hate it, and just The Office, and, not to mention all the other stuff that goes on the show, just like you said, the Michael Holly relationship, and Rainn Wilson is continually hilarious as Dwight, so.
Great show.
Office, best show on TV.
Curveball.
Oh.
House.
Oh, yeah. Of course, I forgot how much you love that show.
The 2-part finale was just, I think, the best 2 hours I've seen on television in many, many, many years. Just the greatest episode. And we're far enough away from now where I can kind of spoil it. If you go back and watch some of our older episodes, we were talking about House, back with Dan running on the show, I hated Amber on the show. The character Amber, they called her cutthroat bitch.
I think you were meant to hate her. They brought her on to be like a foil.
But here's the thing, and here's how it shows great writing, is you bring a character on, you hate them so much, and then when they kill that character off and make you feel so bad and so hurt and so, that's great writing. Because normally if you take a character everyone hates, you kill off, everyone's like, woo, they're dead. Yeah. But to make you feel like, oh, crap, is that's what I wrote in here. It's shocking, heartbreaking, and amazing. Just amazing stuff.
Maybe we should move on to a subject we can agree on.
Oh, good Lord. There we go.
So, not every show that you watch is going to give out this particular award.
No.
And I think we would agree that the winner has
we've been giving this award out, a couple weeks.
So this is a culmination.
Yeah.
So, in a landslide victory.
Whole 2 votes in a landslide.
The first annual D-Bag of the Year goes to
Ben Lyons,
Oh.
the film critic and resident D-bag of the year.
If you looked up D-bag in the dictionary, there'd be a picture of Ben Lyons, and I'm sure he'd be standing next to some celebrity.
Here's what he took over for the Ebert and Roper show and just did a horrible job. He does film reviews for E! His dad is a famous film critic, which that's your in right there, I guess.
Let's just run down his resume for a second. College.
Couple semesters.
Yeah, so
Didn't really do much.
Less college than us.
Yeah.
Does he have any knowledge of movie history?
Not really.
And his one of the best movies ever made of all time, I Am Legend.
Yeah.
He thinks that's one of the best movies ever made.
And then he was in Superbad in the movie, and then he
Right.
put it on his top 10 list, which is like,
Come on!
he takes pictures with celebrities on the E page. There's a whole page of Ben takes pictures with famous people,
Yeah.
which is like beyond
You know
ridiculous.
what? I think I'm going to change my list, and I'm going to make Viewpoints on my favorite TV show.
It is, well, it is, but
Yeah.
what are you gonna do about it?
So I mean, yeah, just
There's websites like Stop Ben Lyons. There's like a
Yes.
website on all his horrible quotes. I have one right here, which you have not seen,
Oh.
which I think should be funny.
go ahead, Tom.
He
hit me.
says, Brian Singer did a great job of balancing the intense scenes of dialogue with also moments where no one is speaking, and that helped build the tension at times. What the hell else are you supposed to balance scenes of people talking with? Talking? No talking! What else are you supposed to do it with?
Here's the thing about Ben Lyons. He's what is commonly known in the business as a quote whore.
Oh, God.
He just wants to see his name on commercials and on posters and in newspapers. And so when he says stuff like that, or he says that I Am Legend is one of the greatest movies ever made, he knows they're going to put that quote on all the publicity materials, and and then at the same time he's hanging out with Will Smith, so he can't be expected to be rational about the film.
No, it's just beyond ridiculous. Just Google D-bag Ben Lyons and a ton of stuff. Go to defamer.com. There's plenty of stuff.
Terrible. So that's Ben Lyons' first annual D-bag of the year.
We would make you an award, but we don't like you that much.
Really?
So, suck it.
Moving on.
So we have some recommendation. Oh, I have a recommendation. I just found this this show miniseries, The Lost Room, starring Peter Krause, Julianne Margulies.
Yeah. It's really
enjoyable. Little backstory behind this: I went to our Hollywood Video was closing here, so they're like everything was like 50 or 75% off, and so I saw this. I'm like, oh, awesome! They had a sticker right here where it said disc 2. So I thought it was the whole series on here. So I bought it for like $5, and I pulled the sticker out. It said disc 2.
Oh no!
And then by the time I figured it out, they were already closed, so I couldn't go back and get disc 1. So I had to Netflix disc 1, and I watched disc 1 Sunday night, and then I watched disc 2 last night.
Right.
And I just thought it was an awesome show. So you can just Google The Lost Room. I think everyone will enjoy it.
It's really good. Really good.
So something worth seeing. Stump the Host time.
That brings us to our final Stump the Host of the year.
All right, here we go. I think this is easy enough where we're going to get. I kind of gave you a clue earlier where I was saying, oh, Stephanie, I was sick of Independence Day playing all day long.
Yeah.
So here we go. What actor who's currently on a primetime show saved Bill Pullman's life when the alien was like attacking? Remember when it had Brett Spiner by the neck?
Really?
And he threw him against the glass? Yeah. What star, current star of a hit show, saved him by like busting a cap in the alien?
Well, Tim, that would be TV's Adam Baldwin.
Oh, nice.
Co-star of Chuck, also known from Firefly and Serenity.
Yes. All right.
So, yeah.
Very nice. I'll give you that one. All right, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed. We have many, many more categories to talk about online on our blog, inscapeblog.blogspot.com. Dan stuffed that bottle full of stuff. So you want to see Dan's stuff on there?
Right.
Log on to the website. And I do believe that's
it.
it.
Okay.
All right.